Hello, everyone. Welcome to the demo day of MVB Season 7. So I'm Cindy from BNB Chain, really excited to be hosting everyone today. And I'm joined by Alex of Binance Labs. So MVB stands for the Most Valuable Builder. It's the accelerator program aimed at nurturing the Web3 developer community on BNB Chain. The program is jointly run by BNB Chain, Binance Labs, and in addition to welcoming CoinMarketCap as a strategic partner this season. So MVB's 10-week curriculum was designed to address the evolving needs of Web3 founders, helping emerging projects to reach their full potential through in-depth discussions with industry experts and technical advice to onboard and scale on BNB Chain.
Thanks, Cindy. Hi, everyone. So in last year's MVB program, we had 4 top-performing projects out of the 12 that we incubated, receiving investment from Binance Labs. This year, we have 13 projects that we incubate in this cohort. And at the conclusion of this demo day, Binance Labs will decide which top-performing projects we will invest. So yeah, Cindy.
Awesome. So the race is on. Each founder will have 5 minutes to present their project.
Yeah, and Season 7 incubated projects cover 3 main categories. We have DeFi, AI infrastructure, and application layer. And to kick this session off, let's dive into the DeFi category. And we'll hear from B2 first.
Super.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Cindy and Alex. My name is Wayne, and I'm the founder of B2. So it's an honor for me to introduce you the protocol that we are building. So what is B2? B2 is a crypto-native collateralized stablecoin protocol that leverages off-chain liquidity and efficiency for on-chain funds to deliver higher yield. Why are we doing this? First of all, we believe that crypto stablecoins are necessary for the crypto market as a whole, and also I believe everybody is using it and everybody needs it. And crypto stablecoins actually provides a much better way as a payment method, and the existing ones like USDT or USDC, they are primarily centralized ones, and they are heavily rely on traditional financial institutions. We all know what happened to USDC when Silicon Valley Bank went bankrupt last year. Thus, we believe that crypto needs its own stablecoin, and that is what we are building. We will start to build a protocol on BNB ecosystem, BNB Chain, and we will make it one of the most important fundamental layer for BNB ecosystem and protocols on top of it. So how does it work? Users or minters will be able to mint stablecoin via the protocol by providing collaterals supported by the protocol, of course. And the collaterals provided by users will then transferred directly to custody addresses and mirrored to centralized exchanges. And the collaterals and also mirrored assets will be managed by our liquidity management module, ALMM. A stands for active liquidity management module to generate yield. All the yield generated will then be transferred and distributed to users via the protocol. So after minting, users or minters will receive the stablecoin called BITU. They can stake the token or they can use it in different use cases. And here is the money flow of the protocol. I won't talk about it too much here. And here also with more detailed architecture design, feel free to take a screenshot or contact me after this presentation. I will be happy to talk more about it. And in terms of security, which is always our top priority, we will have a multi-layer liquidation mechanism. There are 3 layers. The first one is on-chain liquidation. The second one is ALMM liquidation. It actually happens off-chain, meaning that we will not be affected by high gas fee. And the last one is safety mode. it will protect the protocol and all the users in the extreme market situations. We will work closely with our partner called LTP in the ALMM part. LTP is currently the biggest digital prime broker in APAC area, and its trading volume is around $4 billion every day currently, and it has years of secure operation. All the yield generating activities I mentioned before in the ALMM will be conducted within LTP's trading system, meaning that we'll have real-time monitor risk control of all the collaterals and mirrored assets. If you are interested, feel free to visit our website, bitu.io, or our doc to find more information. In terms of the roadmap, we plan to launch our protocol on mainnet this month, and for the next, we will focus on the expanding of BTU supply to billions. And for the Q3 and Q4, we will focus on the trading liquidity of BTU. We plan to list BITU to major centralized and of course decentralized exchanges. And after that, payment will be our focus. So in terms of the economics, we will have 3 tokens: BTU, of course, the stablecoin, and SBTU, the staked version of the stablecoin, and our government token. That's basically the protocol is trying to do. And I have here, please follow our website or Twitter if you want to find more information about the protocol. Yeah, thank you. I guess that's it. 5 minutes. Thank you, Cindy, and everyone.
Thank you, Wayne. Thanks a lot for sticking to the time as well. Moving on, we'll have Gleb from Bloom. Hi, Gleb.
Hey.
The floor is yours.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, hi everyone. Yeah, my name is Gleb, and I represent the project called Bloom. So the Bloom is founded by the number of ex-Binance executives that spent, a few years within the industry and at Binance. So the problem that we are trying to solve, it is related to all those new coins, specifically meme coins on new chains that crypto enthusiasts are trying to trade these days, and it's very complicated, especially if you're trying to do that from your mobile phones. So that's why we decided to build Bloom. So Bloom is a decentralized exchange within Telegram. So we would like to give access to all those new coins within one application. So we will aggregate liquidity from Texas and DEXs. And also Bloom will have a hybrid model. It means that it will have off-chain order book, on-chain settlement, but we won't keep your funds. You can just connect your MetaMask and Trust wallet and trade directly from them, or you can open up MPC wallet when you register on the platform. At the same time, we would like to focus on very, user-friendly experience. So you shouldn't care about like paying some gas fees in native tokens, or changing chains, or confirming a lot of transactions to buy some new meme coins. So we will do it very easily for the users. And of course, on top of that, we'll have our own derivatives matching engine that will allow derivatives trading. We are specifically focused on Telegram ecosystem, because Telegram is booming these days. As you can see, the number of active users are really growing, and Telegram is very popular in the markets that we are focusing on, specifically India, Indonesia, Brazil, Egypt, and other developing markets. We are focusing on younger generation like Gen Z and millennials, and specifically we will track them with these new coins and new chains with meme coins that are very popular among millennials and Gen Z. In terms of our competitors, I would mention that there are a bunch of new hybrid exchanges such as Cube Exchange, Gravity, a number of other on-the-book perpetual DEXs such as DYDX, GMX, and of course a lot of users these days they use Telegram bots such as Unibot, Banana Gun, and others. But unfortunately, they keep your private keys, so it's not secure. So in our case, we don't keep your private keys. So in terms of our go-to-market strategy, so we already got more than 100,000 of users within our waiting list on the website. So we also start with a farming point system, this week, and also within this month, we will launch some kind of gaming mechanics that are more or less similar to Notcoin and Near Wallet, where users can collect some items and get points. So later on, we are planning to launch our NFTs or meme coin, and also we will definitely launch like swapping mechanisms, deposits withdrawals. It will be available later on in June, and perps we are planning to launch in August this year. To achieve that within our go-to-market strategy, we of course will use affiliate network. We'll also launch a referral program for influencers. As I mentioned, there will be also some kind of gaming mechanics and point systems. So we'll have our own token. So initially it will be similar to other exchange tokens, but later on we would like to launch our own layer 1, layer 2. So Bloom will be worked on this, on this network. So this network will be specialized, on all the book DEXs, and we would like to implement some ZK technologies in order to make, trades more private. So why it is needed? It is needed because current networks, they're not really good for all the book DEXs. They're not like cheap and fast, and there are some issues with cross-chain matching that we are planning to solve. And of course, in terms of token, so it will get additional utility, due to trading fees, bridging assets and network transactions. So that's it. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Gleb. Thanks a lot. Next, we'll have Tony from Surf.
Hey everyone. My name is Tony, and today I'll be presenting about Surf. So Surf is the leading derivative DEX built on Bitcoin L2. So first of all, why did we choose to build on Bitcoin ecosystem? So over the past few months, while we were building Surf, we actually see a huge unfulfilled demand. So on the one hand, you actually have a lot of the Bitcoin maxis and whales that were starting. They used to just put their Bitcoin in their cold wallet, but now they are starting to looking for yields. And on the other hand, starting from last year, we actually see a great number of people starting getting into DeFi and the wallets because of Bitcoin inscriptions and NFTs, like ordinals and sets. And we felt it was a perfect fit for something like Surf as a perp DEX to serve in the middle to generate yields for one part of the group and serve the trading need for other group of people. And what do we have to do to make it work for the Bitcoin ecosystem? So first of all, the Bitcoin maxis and then the whales, they hate impairment loss, and they only want to participate with Bitcoin. So Surf, we were the first ever perp DEX that introduced the Bitcoin denominated vault with no impairment loss, right? So people literally just stake with their Bitcoin as LP, and they don't suffer any beta loss. And secondly, we allowed the traders to use Bitcoin and the staked Bitcoin as collateral, so made it easier for them to trade. And then number 3 is that we also, because even for Bitcoin L2s, it get clogged a lot of the time when there's a lot of the Bitcoin wallet transactions. So we sort of optimize the entire trading engine and also the gas fee limits, so that even during clock time, the trades can get through easily. And then number 4, which we felt very important, is that we build a 24/7 coverage team. Because like I said, a lot of the traders here, they are new to DeFi and they're just started to learn about trading and DeFi, perp, etc. From last year. So we were like very patient, and we handhold them and babysit them through the entire process, which we felt this is a missing point for most of the DeFi projects in the past. And as a result, so we launched a couple of days ago on April 12th. We had a limit of 100 Bitcoin as the first LP pool, and it was sold out in 2 minutes. Since April 12th, we had a trading volume of average of around $10 million a day, and had an open interest of about $1 million most of the time. On the first day, we had 350 people, unique traders, trade on the platform. And yesterday, we had a record of 750 people trading on the platform. We managed over 500K weekly impressions on our social medias. And what we building next is that we actually see this great demand of new users, and they love our team, they love the product. And we want to provide more. So on the perp side, we'll provide more trading futures and trading pairs for them. And also we'll be building more functions. So we will be launching a pre-market within Surf about the next month. And also we felt, because even on Bitcoin L2s, the gas fee is really high, and then the transaction speed is not ideal. So it makes sense for us to build a liquidity layer to link between Bitcoin layer 2s and our applications. So we're working on to build that as well. And just a little bit about the team. So I myself is a CEO. I worked for Morgan Stanley for 4 years as a trader. I co-founded Amber, which we did quantitative trading and market making. My partner, Tom, he was the co-founder of Huobi Futures. And their team got bought by Huobi in 2018, and they grew the entire business from scratch to one of the largest in just 1 to 2 years. And as our CTO, Zach, was a tech lead in Amber, and we have been working together for a long time. So that's it. That's the short introduction of Surf and what we did. And for anyone that are interested in the project or want to discuss more, please don't hesitate to contact us. That'll be it from us. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Tony. Moving on, we'll have Igor from Void.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Alex. Hi, guys. This is Will, co-founder and CEO of We, which is an intent-based perpetual DEX aggregation service. So let's talk a bit about the market. So we have the 5x growth since early 2022, more than 35 perp DEXs in our market with 10 million TVL, and almost 50 chains which has the perp DEXs which is deployed on that particular chains. So the market is growing steadily, I would say. But there is some problems and issues for the end users on this market. So the first one is a liquidity fragmentation. It obviously that there are a lot of different perp DEXs which is deployed among different L2s and L1s, and there is no unified interface point of touch to execute trades, to get some profit, to gain profit. So this is a lack of UX also, because for each perpdex, for each chain, user should have some gas, trade via multiple interfaces, like custom ones. That's useless for the retail ones and for professionals as well. So here is our solution. I'd like to highlight that our MVP is ready and it's deployed on testnet. We are providing like private beta for our early supporters in our Discord channels. So the solution consists of different models and subsystems. The first one is a aggregation layer and unified trading UX. There you can trade basically any pair among connected chains and connected perpdexes on the market and do it in the most like useful manner without some like lack of UX, delays, and etc. The third part is a gasless experience. That's very important in a multi-chain world. There you have to have some like ease on each particular chain. That's not good for the UX, and we solve this issue through the account abstraction and in a gasless mode. And the trade execution here is like the main approach, intent-based. We can literally provide liquidity for your trade execution in seconds, just to help you gain some profit and reach your goals. So in this case, there is no like the bridge funds, not bridge it from one chain to another. They provide it via the intent-based approach. The solvers provide their liquidity, which is already deployed on particular chain for the trade execution. And for the professional players, we provide automation toolset. So you will be able to connect your like favorite trading bots and execute it like best strategies, like data neutral or something like particular based on your strategy. Yeah, we utilize a bunch of different technologies such as Bioeconomy, brand new technology, which is like intent-based solvers by WUI, Exceler, JMP, and a few professional trading bots like ZK Automate and FreeCommerce. So the go-to-market strategy is based on our partnership with different ecosystems like perpdexes and chains. So we're going to play around the XP and future airdrop narrative. We are open for the co-marketing with them. Since the market is growing steadily, we can utilize this narrative for our growth as well. Yeah. So the competitive landscape, there are just two direct competitors, which is Logix and RageTrade. And I would say that we outcompete them in multi-chain, cross-chain mode, and automation toolset for sure. The team is like pretty experienced. We are the professionals who in crypto since 2017, and yeah, we built a few different products. Me personally, I was a co-founder and CEO of like major player in the cross-chain space, which is like Symbiosis, and the rest of the team is like pretty experienced. 10 engineers in our team. So yeah, please follow us in Twitter, join our Discord. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Igor. With that, we're going to conclude our DeFi section, and we're going to transition to the AI infrastructure in a minute. Cool. Next, I'd like to invite over Hayes from Aggregata. Hey, apologies, you're on mute. Can you start over, please? First unmute yourself and then start over. We still can't hear you.
Can
good now.
me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. My name is Hais. Wait, there's. Okay, my name is Hais, and I'm the co-founder of Aggregator. And I'm thrilled to be here today to introduce you Aggregator, a data-centric solution set to revolutionize AI data flow. So we're a team of AI experts with academic background from renowned universities like Oxford, Cambridge, Edinburgh, Tsinghua, and Peking, and with industrial experience from top institutions. The AI industry is expected to grow at nearly 40% each year until 2030. And we all know that it's the most exciting and promising sector in the bull run in crypto. There are already quite a lot of teams working on it, mostly on the computing side. However, very few are solving the most critical bottleneck, the data. So AI data is the core resource and the pivotal driving force for the AI industry. However, quality data is made available only to professional entities. And on the other hand, there's always valuable data being generated day by day, but it's hardly monetized or shared with companies and developers in need, especially the data generated by average users. So people often refer to AI data as datasets or models used for training or inference. But with years of experience in academic and industry at top-tier institutions, we have a lot of opinions and visions about what the industry will look like. In our vision, we redefine AI data as the collection of all digital assets used in the AI industry. This includes datasets, models, vector databases, pipelines, AI agents, configurations, running environments, and much more. And we identify the following 4 types of data flows. Our goal is to build a full suite of infrastructure that solves the problem with regard to AI data flow and create value for the whole AI value chain. We would like to accelerate the AI pipeline, making it faster, easier, more accessible, and more equitable for everyone with the empowerment of blockchain. And our infrastructure covers data marketplace, data utilization hub, and most importantly, chat-to-earn extensions. We want to engage and empower everyday users whose data is constantly being exploited by the tech giants. Take ChatGPT, for example. Everyone is using it right now, and a gigantic amount of data is extracted from users' conversations every day, which will then be fed back into the GPT models and make it even smarter. But we as data contributor, we don't get any cut from such critical, massive contributions. There is a massive misalignment of incentives, and it will only get worse as AI giants like OpenAI take advantage of the exponentially growing user data. Therefore, we want to build tools that allow everyday users to take back data ownership and the incentives they deserve, and eventually reshape the data flow. Our first product in this vision is GPT-to-Earn, as shown in the demo, a Chrome extension that allows users to monetize their conversations with ChatGPT. By downloading the extension and uploading GPT data, user will get rewards in tokens. The data will later be sold to companies in need for model training and knowledge graph constructions. The extension is very well received. We've gathered 10,000 users and 150,000 conversational messages to date. This is purely organic without any marketing. This manifests the community attitude towards data justice. So with this momentum, we're confident that we can reach 30,000 users by the end of this month and 200,000 users by the end of this quarter. To achieve our goal of building interest, engaging products that any average user can use, we are also combining AI data with on-chain assets. For example, user could mint or purchase our aggregator NFT, feed, train, with and upgrade their NFTs with valuable industry-specific data. This data would also determine their earning capabilities in our ecosystem. This is just an example of many of the fun mechanisms that were designed to incorporate speculation and gamification elements that can attract both Degen and normie users. Wrapping up, we are a team of talented, experienced, and passionate souls missionized to reshape how people perceive, utilize, and share AI data. And we have demonstrated the huge potential for an impact through our GPT to Earn trial. If you're interested to know more, you can follow us on Twitter and feel free to contact us on any means shown on the demo, shown on the slides. And thank you for listening.
Thank you, Hayes. Moving on, we'll have Patrick from NESA.
So hi, everyone. My name is Patrick Colangelo. I'm CEO and co-founder of NESA. NESA is the infrastructure layer 1 for AI. Before we dive in, I'd like to do some quick introductions of the co-founding team. So today on the call, we have Dr. Harry Yang, co-founder of NESA, ex-Facebook AI. He is the creator of Make a Video, which was Facebook's version of OpenAI Sora. We also have Dr. Yue Zhao on the call, co-founder of NESA. He is the creator of Pyod, the world's most famous anomaly detection AI used in Teslas, used by NASA, award-winning AI researcher and professor of AI at USC. We have Dr. Marco DiMaggio on the call today, co-founder of NESA. He is professor of Harvard Business School. He's the director of the Harvard Crypto and Web3 Lab at Harvard and is an MIT PhD. We also have Dr. Xiaofan Liu on the call today. He is co-founder of NESA. He is an AIGC researcher, professor at City University of Hong Kong, and PhD in network science. And finally, we have Dr. Claudio Angioni on the call today. He is a PhD from the University of Cambridge. He's a professor in AI at Teesside University, and he is also an Alan Turing Development Award winner. So with that, we'll get started. The premise for NESA is quite simple. We are a decentralized query marketplace. So we are the global repository for AI. You can come to us to find any open source model, large or small, of different verticals and niches with rich version control and reviews. And beyond that, we've built an end-to-end network for private, secure, critical inference. But it really goes quite a bit beyond that in terms of our vision. What we're about at NESA is barrier-breaking technological innovation. And specifically, we focus on two main areas of the industry. We care about privacy and security, and we care about accessibility. And the reason why we care about these two things is they're the core tenets of blockchain that need to be prevalent in AI, in our opinion. So here are our breakthroughs. The first is we are pioneering the most accessible AI in the world. We have created recently blockchain-based sequential deep neural network sharding called BSNS. We're releasing a research paper soon. And this is model-agnostic hybrid sharding for heterogeneous distributed inference. This is an incredible revolution for the industry because now it's going to let anyone with a laptop or home computer participate in powering the most demanding models in the world. This means Mistrals, Llamas, all of the models that everyone wants to use can now be supported by a network of laptops, of home computers, thanks to our mechanism. The second thing that we've created is a hybrid security protocol. It's a co-optimization scheme between hardware and software. What we do is we take an inference request and we analyze it. We look at its characteristics, we look at how big the model is, and then we route it to a particular area of our mining network. On that basis, it'll either be routed to a purely hardware-specific solution, so TEE, where we decrypt and re-encrypt the data in secure memory, and then have an Oracle network broadcast it back on chain. Or it will be routed to a purely cryptographic solution where we use ZKML that we make in-house. The Nessa leadership team is shown on this slide. In total, we have over 20 engineers on the team. We have 10 PhDs. We have a total of over 200 publications in research for deep learning and AI. So we're building not just a platform, but also a tokenized platform. And I'm happy to introduce AI's native asset today, Ness, which we'll be deploying and announcing soon. Ness is used for all pay-for-query transactions on the platform. So any query space that you would like to conduct inference for, you can use Ness to pay for it. And now I have a live demo. So this is the global repository for AI, which we're launching in 2 weeks. Here you can find any model of different verticals, and you're able to see descriptions, you're able to see reviews for each. You're able to upload models on the platform. You're able to see your wallet balance. You're able to see your kernels around the world that are validating the network. You're able to see all of your rewards that you've received from validation. And we're going to quickly show the world map of nodes around the world, and then finally an inference request in the next 20 seconds. Each user has a profile, each model developer. And finally, here's a live inference request. This just shows how fast inference is on Nessa. This is fully end-to-end private via TEE. We've selected a llama model. We're entering a financial transaction. This is a critical inference request. You see the nodes light up around the world. We have redundancy across each node. This is a distributed inference call, which means these are low-powered machines that are powering this heavy model. And then in seconds, you have a response that, yes, the loan is being granted. Thanks so much, everyone. I want to thank Binance for the opportunity, and we look forward on behalf of all of Nessa to supporting everyone's needs for AI. Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick. Moving on, we'll have Anthony from Nimble.
Nimble is building a modular AI orchestration layer for Web3 to create a truly decentralized on-chain AI ecosystem. If we look at today's AI ecosystem in Web3, we have models, data, almost everything. But everything is disconnected. AI, we need data, GPUs, models on one single platform to for its complexity. So we are building an orchestration layer. The core of the orchestration layer is an AI order book. If we think about order book, there are two aspects. First is matching, second is price discovery. For the matching, if we think about developers, they can issue or trigger AI training jobs and inference jobs, etc. And also there can be AI data and compute requests. So Nimble decentralized AI network, unique order book design will help with the job matching and also price discovery, etc. Just because of our order book design, we do not need to create new subnets for each model, so we can scale the network to any number of models very easily. Our strategy is to actively collaborate with our partners, for example, compute, data, and the developers, etc. In this way, we stay on top of that and to use real AI training and inferences as the mining cycles of the network. Then the output of the network is a set of AI agents and AI models, which can be used by any chain to empower their AI dApp ecosystem. In terms of the competitive landscape, our focus is more focused on orchestration for job matching and AI frameworks to empower compute networks. For example, for compute networks, they need a lot of AI framework support to improve the AI developer experience. And also for data markets, we can provide demand for them. In this way, developers can build on top of our network for real model training and inferences. The design is very different from ritual AI because ritual AI design is very different from us. Our unique AI audiobook design is very scalable. And second, compared with BitTensor, it is more focused on model distribution, but us, we are more focused on real model training and the inferences, which are the most critical steps in the whole AI development lifecycle. We have achieved a lot in Q1 with not only mainnet alpha launch, but also 10+ chains integrations. And also we build partnerships with data and the GPU networks with almost unlimited supply of data and the GPUs. And there are a lot of models being trained and on our network with around 200 years of GPU training cycles happening already. In Q2, we will focus on AI model growth and community side growth to be ready for token listing in Q3. We have 20% for private sales, and for this round, the terms are not decided yet. We are open to the discussions. The team has a lot of AI experiences. Like all of them have been knowing me for at least 7 or 8 years. For example, Henry, we met in Robinhood, in Uber Eats. Now he joined Robinhood before joining us, and Peng joining the team from Apple Search. We met in 11, and Ke joining from Instacart and Microsoft. So we want to build a real decentralized AI network, which is not happening in Web3 yet. For this round, we want to target 6 million. The focus will be to hire 6 more BDs and target hit our growth goals in Q2. Yeah, Nimble is building a permissionless decentralized AI network to create a truly decentralized on-chain AI future.
Thank you, Anthony. With that, we're going to conclude the AI infra part, and we'll move over to the application layer. First, I'd like to invite Jack from Aspecta.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Jack. I'm the co-founder of Aspecta. We build the AI-powered blockchain protocol that tokenize developer economy and supercharge Web3 innovation. So there are millions of developers out there whose names remain unsung, but delivered solid contribution to technology advancement. These unsung heroes contribute on GitHub, Stack Overflow, Medium blockchains, and other places. Few could be understood and recognized by the public audience, along with the developers themselves stay neglected and lack the support they deserve to drive the growth of Web3. Therefore, it comes with a mission of Aspecta to recognize, brand, and supercharge 100 million unsung developers and innovations with our revolutionary AI and blockchain technology. At the fundamental level, Aspecta enables every developer to build a tangible and interpretable reputation based on the contributions on different platforms and blockchains. Powered by 7 patent AI algorithms that encompass large language model and graph learning, such a reputation demonstrates a developer's building journey in a comprehensive, dynamic, verifiable way from thousands of aspects: skills, achievements, interest, project progress, etc. Based on the developer reputation, a tokenized economy system was established to incentivize developer building and community support. In the economy, developers are encouraged to propose innovative ideas, keep building enhanced reputation, and release initial brand offering, a native mechanism to monetize their reputation. And in initial brand offering, the community is encouraged to explore, scout, and stake on promising developers and early-stage projects. At the same time, they could obtain the tradable brand key as a certificate. When the developers or project make building progress, they will get rewarded, and the stakeholders will also profit depending on the project progress in growing assets. For example, grants, revenue, TGE allocation. And stakeholders could also earn by trading the brand key. And a proportion of the growing assets developers gain will circle back to the Aspecta network. These assets will further used to reward the community and therefore enhance the network's value anchor. Such a vibrant developer economy also extends to diverse use cases like developer knowledge monetization, impact building, and professional opportunities. It also incorporates various organizations like Layer 1 blockchain, Layer 2 blockchain, developer platforms, tech communities, adopting Aspecta protocol to enhance their developer-facing initiatives. To date, Aspecta has over 350K individual users at a global scale, which range from GitHub KOLs, researchers from top institutions, freelancers in India and South America, several hackers, student developers, and young professionals. We established about 100 key growths during MVB. And also, top ecosystems have adopted Aspecta to onboard, engage developers, and unleash the full building power. This ecosystem range from top developer community like Google Developer Group and pioneering Layer 1s and Layer 2s like BNB Chain, Lindia, so on and so forth. And more partners are joining us in this journey to build the new paradigm of developer economy together. In 2022, Aspecta initiated the AI algorithm research, and we are incubated in Yale University and McGill University. In 2023, we released our beta product and reached 250K users. In 2024, we are targeting 1 million users with Aspecta mainnet launch and TGE. If you want to join us in this journey to build the new paradigm of developer economy, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Next, we're having Tong from Hello World. Tong, could you please start over again and first unmute yourself? Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tong, and I'm the founder of Hello World, an open economy for personalized intelligence. In one sentence, Hello World is building both the application and the infrastructure that brings the power of decentralized AI to empower the next generation of IPs, dApps, and games. It consists of 3 core components. First, we're building Hello World application, which is an all-in-one application that enables anyone to interact, collect, and deploy AI agents, IP assets, and plugins with a few clicks. Our marketplace enables anyone and any brand and IPs to launch AI agents, digital accessories, and as well as monetize them in one single platform. Our Hello chain is an L3 tailored for AI native dApps, where any builders or any brands can natively integrate AI agents into their smart contracts, applications, and gaming experiences. Before we proceed, I'd like to show a live demo of our platform. HoloWorld platform, we consist of a module that enables you to one-click connect Twitter and immediately create your AI bot. So for here, I can just connect my Twitter in one place. And it's immediately able to pull the data from the live bot. So give me 1 second. So it'll walk us through this integration experience where the data feed is now pulled from Twitter. And you can see here the bio and the background information is all directly from the live social data. And if we want to customize further, we can upload documentation, say from our website, and immediately upload the URL. Here it's already uploaded actually from our last call. And then we are able to directly preview the AI bot and the experience. If I want to ask questions, say, what is Hologram Labs partners with? The response will be pulled directly from Twitter and social data. So this is the simplest experience where you can create an AI bot from less than a minute. And then in terms of the launch of the product, we launched this around 2 months ago. And we are now around over 880,000 total users with around 450,000 weekly active users. We also have recorded more than 24 million number of chats on the platform, with over 640,000 characters created on the platform since launch. In total, our product suites have generated over 1.1 million revenue, as well as gathered more than 100,000 members on both Twitter and Discord. We work with brands like L'Oreal and Bilibili and other Web2 brands where we upgrade their IPs as well as their characters into fully intelligent character sets. We also work with top brands like Pudgy Penguins, Cool Cats, Deadfellas, Milady, where we also do the same type of collaboration. We do this kind of IP upgrade. Now we're also expanding into other realms beyond IPs, including projects and companies. So for example, we're working with protocols like Baseline on Blast, where we integrate their AI bots directly into their Discord, enabling their bot to automatically engage with the community and answer questions about the latest announcements, documentation, and user queries. We're also working with GameFi projects, including the likes of Nifty Island, where our 3D avatars are actually powering their in-game experience. So for example, all of the Pudgy Penguin and BAYC characters are now live in their game. Lastly, we also work with individual creators and influencers, including the likes of Arthur Hayes, Domo, who's the founder of BRC20, as well as DCF God and Luca Nets, where they create a bot on our platform, upload their latest content, and allow their fans to engage with their presence 24/7. Our roadmap begins by introducing Holo Market, which is the marketplace for anyone to create and trade on-chain AI agent IPs, which is built for any kind of use case. We plan to launch this in early May. Our enterprise suite for Holo World comprises of Web3 native agent and LLM suite solutions built for any kind of brand, protocol, or company, any brand that has a social presence on the likes of Discord, Telegram, website, and beyond. Lastly, our own chain, Holo Chain, is target the network for AI native dApps, games, and IPs. We plan to launch the testnet by end of May, and we plan to launch with projects and protocol partners as well as IP partners on our chain. Our tech stack comprises of several types of technologies, including our own trained models for motion capture, which is deployed and powering this current Pudgy Penguin that I'm using for this video call. Our own suite of fine-tuned LLMs incorporates hyper-realistic character responses and custom data feeds from our various partners to power their custom use cases. But it also includes general use cases like fantasy role-playing or getting live data from the market. We also have our own AI-powered pipeline for generating rigged 3D assets, that power any kind of likes of IPs and collections. And we have generated over 100,000 3D assets so far as a part of our paid partnerships. And lastly, we're developing our own SDK standard called Hollow Agents that enable any developer as well as builders to seamlessly incorporate agents onto their own platforms. Our differentiation and advantages includes the likes of technology and distribution. In terms of technology, we focus heavily on multimodality, enabling users to interact with the AI beyond just text. We have models and we have model generation technologies that enable users to directly see, hear, and interact with the 3D characters in the, as the likes of avatars and as the likes of virtual humans. We also have proprietary AI models, large language models that enable custom use cases for various partners. And lastly, our distribution stands out by really focusing on B2B2C model, where we can capture partnerships with the top Web3 brands, expanding beyond NFT into GameFi and DeFi. And I'll wrap up by just focusing on our core team. We're a team of builders from the likes of OpenAI, as well as 0x Labs and Walt Disney, and UPenn and UCLA. If you'd like to find out more about Hologram Labs and Hollow World, please visit us at hologrowai.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Next up, we'll have KJ from Opinion Labs.
Hello. Hey, thanks, Alex. And for anyone that's still here after 9 presentations, I'm KJ, the co-founder of Opinion Labs. At Opinion Labs, our vision is to innovate the next frontier of human opinions. We are creating the first dynamic opinion market and continuous prediction market, and a unique meme coin liquidity launchpad on top of it. Through this, we're able to overcome the challenge of sustaining user attentions to achieve perpetual liquidity, which goes far beyond just topics and memes. Here's one thing that few people know about FTX, that 22% of their referral traffic in 2020 was actually driven by one single prediction poll, Trump versus Biden. It drove record volume and was part of the inspiration for our concept as well. A real issue everyone recognizes in Web3 is the lack of continuous user engagement. Both the difference between Opinion Lab and every other platform in crypto is that Opinion Lab's platform and our ecosystem are engagement. We have alpha beta opinion, which is live, alpha beta prediction in MVP, and our ERC50 launchpad in closed beta. This year is going to be huge. Our product is going to be a magnet for engagement over big events such as Trump versus Biden round 2, BTC supercycle, and endless other trends. We're not even fully in the bull yet, but our traction speaks for itself. And I got 3 fun facts for you. Number 1, every campaign we run, the number of simultaneous users breaks Twitter API every time. And one time, we even crashed the partners chain. Number 2, without marketing budget, we became number 1 and number 4 on Mantle and Arbitrum for our category. And number 3, in just 3 months, we're able to surpass 200,000 users across 3 chains, and 80% of our community are based in Europe, Turkey, and Southeast Asia. So maybe you may be wondering, why did we build our opinion market? Because human opinion matters. And businesses like TikTok, 刷火箭, is a very lucrative one. And in Web3, this gets amplified 100x. Our opinion market therefore accomplishes a few key things. Number 1, it allows real users get to put money where their mouth is and receive tangible rewards for things like market sentiment, governance, community opinions, gossip, and so much more fun stuff that we got planned. Our current campaign on opBNB is also a really good start. We've recorded more than 40,000 registered users and more than 300% growth since launch. 16% of the users are actually first-timer traveling with us on BNB Chain. And we have more than 30 plus partners from infra, AI, to gaming and social, with more than 6 million users combined. In alpha or beta, these sectors converge, creating a true confluence of user engagement and liquidity. Our platform philosophy for our roadmap is actually pretty simple, I would say. We begin with something that's fun, easy, and low stake for the users, and push up the curve to make our users more invested and attached to our ecosystem. This naturally conditions our users to our next product. We are building the world's first continuous prediction market, which creates a liquidity for anything happening in the real world. One example is this Bolden versus Trump poll. We've carefully designed our tokenomics to incentivize both the stakers and idea creators. I know this might be an interesting point for investors, so happy to have a follow-up discussions after this. This product is an MVP and ready for public beta in the next month or so. As you can see, the real power of our first two products come from the continuous turnover and built-in engagement. So for our third product, we want to showcase something that's a little bit different. It's actually a meme coin liquidity launchpad. And let me remove that and show you. Right here. Actually having a little bit of technical difficulties to present. Let me present that on my screen. Here you go. This is our ERC50 launchpad. On the surface, it just looks like a meme coin generator, but it is so much more than that. Any users can create any meme coin, and then after the creation, can choose to engage with it by funding the pool while still able to take out their money at any time. As soon as the token is launched and the pool reaches a certain limit, it automatically creates a meme coin and distribute to the funders. It's very simple and very easy to use. As you can see, I actually took a few seconds and I type out some of the parameters. And with one click, I can launch this meme coin. And then it will automatically send to all the seeders who send money to the contract. This prevents the bad actors from rugging the community and creates an opportunity for everyone to engage with memes and idea in a fair launch place. Go MVBs. But anyways, please don't buy this as non-financial advice. So one takeaway I want to have everyone remember is that it is the community that is at the core that injects life into these moments, ideas, and memes. And we, Opinion Lab, hands this freedom back to the users. And our ecosystem naturally promotes idea and memes that are lasting and accumulates through time and through influence and through engagement. So lastly, I just want to thank the people at Binance Labs, Cindy and Ken, and all the speakers at MVB. And thank you, Alex. Told you gonna make you viral, bro. And I also want to shout out for all the investors for making this long for the 10th pitch. And thank you, everyone. We're super early, and we hope you can join us to unleash the true power of human opinions through Web3. Thank you.
Thank you, K3. Next up, we'll have Michael from SideQuest.
Hi, everyone. Just a bit I'm presenting. Yeah. So hi, everyone. It's Michael from SideQuest. SideQuest is formed to solve a real problem. That is that Web3 needs more real users. So there's an interesting metaphor. Nowadays, we build a lot of nice infrastructures. They're like nice highways. But on the highways, it looks like we need more cars. So SideQuest here today to bring more cars on the table on the highway. So what is our product concept? So we're here to move real users that we already have access to from Web 2 to Web 3 through a Web 2 native UI UX and a Web 3 innate backend. So yes, you're right. We're talking about Web 2 native product. We're not talking about Web 3. Well, everyone is talking about Web 3 native product. We're talking about Web 2 native product because we believe at the end of the day, we're looking for convert our daily active users on the Web 2 concept into unique active wallets on the chain. We're converting our Web 2 transactions into the transactions on chains, into the TVLs on chain. So what is our product? We built at first as a framework, a monetization platform for community enthusiasts. A monetization platform comprises of a creator and affiliates management, which help you to manage traffic, and comprises of revenue share mechanism and payout methods that help you to monetize. We have already achieved around 3.8 million of pay-in and around $3.3 million of payout. So this is not something we invent, it's something that's already real, and we look forward to bring it on-chain in this quarter. Under this framework, we're plugging user scenarios to help the community enthusiasts, where, by the way, we're talking about the Discord server admins or Telegram groups admins or contributors or moderators, where they have a large amount of private traffic pools. So we're bringing user scenarios to these private traffic pools and to help the community enthusiasts to monetize. The first scenario is connecting players. So part of the SideQuest product and operation team coming from Trovo.live, which is a major game, social, and content platform with 15 million registered users. On these users, we have already access to real user demand and user base with desire for mutual interest to play together and to have fun together. And we look forward to bring them onto the chain. Secondly, the second scenario is the mini games. So the team here is already created mini games, already published mini games with over 500K of revenue cumulatively and with over 100K paid users. So we look forward to bring these users and to bring these revenues onto the chain to become a unique active wallets on the chain and to become a TVLs, transaction volumes, transaction values on the chain. The third scenario is facilitating the sales of in-game currencies and items. We have already sold around $2.5 million worth of in-game currencies and items. And in fact, today, we reached a partnership agreement with Tilted, another MVB project, which is about to present themselves soon. And we're excited to partner with them to sell their RWA tokenized game assets in our community, in our private traffic pools. So that's not just a limit. These are the three user scenarios which we have already been doing, which already have existing products, existing user base, and we look forward to bring them onto the chain in this or next quarter. But we're looking for more partners to create more user scenarios. And then you may be asking, what exactly does the role of Web3 play here? So we apply Web3 technology to address real user pain points, like opaque revenue share to creators, misleading cheating behaviors, the absence of payment access or high fees for the unbankables, the fraud issues or chargeback risk, and hyperinflation issues to protect the storage of wealth for the creators and for our community enthusiasts. So the idea here is not about Web 2 native or Web 3 native. The idea here is to bring real users to the unique active wallets, to the TVLs onto the chain. So why SideQuest? So SideQuest team. So why SideQuest team? So SideQuest team has a proven record in acquiring over 15 million users online and offline. So we have existing access to community and existing access to scenarios and products, and we just need to bring them on chain. So our founder is the founder of the largest gaming hubs, largest chains of gaming hubs in UK. Our product and operation teams coming from Trovo.live, a major game live and a major game social and content platform, which has over 15 million users online. So once again, here we're ready to bring real users onto the chain, and we look for partners and investors. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Next, we'll have Chen from StoryChain.
Hello, everyone. This is Cem, the founder of StoryChain. StoryChain is a platform where users can create, share, and own AI-generated stories as NFTs. To oversimplify, users enter a prompt, and different AI models work on different parts of the story and deliver the NFT to the user. StoryChain is an award-winning and recognized app that has won several hackathons before entering the BNB MVB program. I would like to show a brief video showing the front-end process of creating a story. StoryChain supports different story types, such as collaborative storytelling, solo stories, or special day stories. StoryChain is currently live on BSC testnet. You are all welcome to test, with more than 11,000 stories generated. While we believe StoryChain has no direct competitors, there are of course legacy Web2 platforms that help people publish or collaborate their stories online. There are also AI image generation solutions on Web2, but no one is providing a full holistic solution under one roof. And that's where the StoryChain comes in. On the Web3, there are of course NFT dApps and AI NFT dApps, but they are very distinct from StoryChain. We try to differentiate ourselves from these apps. The first NFT differentiation is that we try to create a bond between the NFT and the end user by allowing them to create more personal stories through their prompts. They direct the stories by the theme they provide, and they guide the image generation through AI models and styles they choose. The second part is the fee structure of StoryChain. We want a StoryChain to be very achievable compared to other NFT projects. Also, as we see the entire StoryChain community as united, a portion of this generation fee is shared with previous NFT holders, while the rest covers the costs and revenue. We realize StoryChain is a community project. Its success or failure will depend on the community's growth and relationship. We actually have two important jobs: keeping the current users and acquiring new users. To accomplish this, we designed a competition system, which I will explain in the next slide. We will of course have KOL and influencers marketing strategies. This will start after the private round investments, and also will have marketing campaigns on most of the competitions. We are also planning collaborations with Web2 world and storytelling communities. And finally, of course, continuous improvements are very important. The idea is to have updates and new features all the time. I will mention some of these features in a minute. Competitions are special events where the platform defines a team and everyone creates a story on that team. Then the community votes and selects the winners depending on the rules of that competition. We will arrange at least once a month competition, maybe even more frequently, with story token rewards. This will attract current users and will also get new users. On our tokenomics, the reward section will be mainly used for competitions and allows us to run competitions for 3 years. In addition to the rewards, we will add uniqueness to the competition NFTs to attract users. Some competitions will have unique AI models. In this example, we are seeing the story world is made of sand. Users will have this AI model only in this competition, which will make these NFTs unique. We are also planning partnerships with commercial brands to have competitions including their brand in the story and the unique image AI model. We planned our roadmap to include updates to the platform frequently. Our first plan is to have interactive, animated, narrated stories until the end of 2024. In 2025, we will focus on AI video generations. We plan to combine all these features and to create actual video stories that are generated by user prompts. After that, we will go for metaverse, where people can visit the world of the stories they generated. To show some examples, these are the current story NFTs, and story holders will have the option to upgrade them into animated NFTs. Another update will be Chat with Your NFT, where story holders will be able to chat with their story characters. They can ask their background, what happened, or any question they want. Another example from our roadmap is Sketch to Story. Users will have the ability to input sketches, including those made by their children, and craft stories around them. They will have the option to preserve the original sketch within the story or generate a new image based on that sketch. StoryChain is spearheaded by myself up to this point. I'm a computer engineer with 17 years of experience, and I also have an MBA degree. The project currently has a core team which includes CMO, developers, and community managers. We are planning to grow our team after the funding. especially on AI model trainers and engineers. We are already in touch with award-winning AI model trainers to develop unique models. We also want to create a solid in-house marketing team. We want to build a holistic team that covers engineering, marketing, AI, and user experience. Here we can see the store token allocation and distribution to various groups. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Chem. Finally, we'll have Sarah from Tilted.
Hello, hi, can you hear me? Hello from Bangkok. Sawatika. I am Sarah and I am co-founder. I'm also 2 times Binance Labs incubated project founding team member from Kava Labs, where I spent a long time thinking about DeFi. Before that, I was at Oracle Corp, and I'm a 2 times founder of VC-backed AI projects that both reach exits. My good friend from school, Apollo, one day asked me, what is the biggest problem in crypto? To that, I said, well, Vitalik, he started Ethereum after facing a challenge where his World of Warcraft player profile was deleted by the game publisher. And it was there that we set out to solve for this problem. And we recruited our founding team of 3 former CTOs, including John, who was the founding CTO of the first gaming company, Esports Entertainment Network, that he took public on the NASDAQ for 500 daily trading volume. Eugene Verzin, the CTO of Tilted, comes from Microsoft Cybersecurity and Kaizen, where he produced over 45 blockchain projects built from scratch that never once have been hacked. Tilted is the world's first liquidity pool for RWAs, starting with game skins and player profiles. Tilted estimates that its first mover advantage can establish itself as the premier liquidity pool and market maker for Web2 assets globally, seizing upon a projected $500 billion opportunity for a gaming RWA liquidity pool to capture over the next 3 to 5 years. Through tokenizing RWAs and implementing RWA NFTs, Tilted ensures secure ownership of game skins. Tilted is near signing a partnership with Binance Central Marketing Impact Program and holds an MOU from Binance Fan Token. Tilted is partnered with 142 KOLs with about 50 to 100K followers each, providing a reach of 10 million TikTok and YouTubers, and these KOLs have all invested into TikTok. Tilted uses DeepIn and AI tech that our CTO brings to the project, which he calls HyperID, where the players log in with their player profiles from Steam to PlayStation. This allows Counter-Strike 2 players, for example, new ways to earn in a sophisticated loyalty reward system where users can earn gems and cash them in for badges to verify and reward actions. Tilted operates as a POS L2 solution with permissionless system. Decisions regarding the spread are not subject to voting. The human verification process employed by Poly Network can be replaced with AI verification. Tilted's RWA protocol elevates the Web2 developer community into a complex world of RWAs, integration with DeepIn plus AI tech, and a modular approach giving developers blockchain integration with effortless ease. Notably, the Tilted MVP was designed by TikTok's lead engineer, who was Musical.ly's 13th employee, bringing a wealth of expertise to the platform's development. The world's first gaming liquidity pool and market maker, accruing value by wrapping digital assets and providing essential liquidity to the ecosystem and back into Web2 apps. The Tilted app is just the first app built on Tilted. However, it doesn't matter if it's Shopee or Lazada. It could be TikTok Shop, because any app can now sell gaming RWAs with the integration of data onto the blockchain through an API, opening up new possibilities to Web2 developers, offering them access to Tilted's API to leverage the power of gaming RWAs in their applications. With the largest liquidity pool of game skins, the opportunities are limitless. Tilted has engaged in conversations with OKX Ventures, Huobi Ventures, HTX, Gate Labs, BitGet, Mexi, Bitmart, LBank, and Bybit. Tilted has secured its DEX sale with the support of 2 launch pads, whereby it's moving forward with support from its MOU with BNB Chain, and talking with Tron, Binance Broker, and Coin Payments, whereas KuCoin has set specific KPIs it needs Tilted to achieve for listing. Today, Tilted is proud to announce it has secured distribution partnership with SideQuest, the MVB project you just heard from. Tilted's app will be made available to all gamers across every SideQuest gaming cafe in Europe, starting with 5 million game streamers in the UK, bringing them new earning possibilities for asset sales to endless prizes and rewards and incentives. Tilted's app is cross-chain, soon to support Avalanche, Arbitrum, and Base blockchains, providing cross-game and asset trading capabilities, increased transaction volume, and tokenization of real-world assets. The beauty of composability in Web3 is it builds the user profile, and that is why Tilted wants to become multi-chain. If you have any questions, you can email them to me at sarah@tiltedapp.com, and I will answer every single one of them. Thank you so much. Kapung Ka from Thailand. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the demo day. Thank you, Alex, for being the co-host, and to all our projects for the pitches. And to our attendees, both funds, blockchain enthusiasts, and founders, do stay in touch with us on via X, so either BNB Chain, Binance Labs, or CoinMarketCap. Some of you may want to meet with the project, so for funds very specifically, we will follow up with an email as to how you can request for intros with the full list of companies. For members of our community, keep an eye out on our social media. We will be organizing AMAs with all of these projects in different regional markets, so you'll be able to ask them all of your questions. And finally, if we have any founders in the audience, MVB is a biannual program. We host it twice a year. So if you're interested in applying for season 8, which is the next season, keep an eye out. Take a look at our website, bnbchain.org, and you can get notified for when the next season opens for application. Alex, do you want to add anything?
No, I just want to extend my congratulations to everyone who participated in putting together a very good presentation today. We'll follow up separately with each one of you. If anyone has any question in the meantime, let us know. Thanks a lot to the project founders and the audience as well for tuning in.
Amazing. So this wraps up our stream for today. Thank you, everyone. Let's stay in touch.